Hi, I'm News Bulletin Editor Thomas Boney.
And I'm Randy Dixon, the Sports Editor of the News Bulletin, and we'd like to welcome you to the North End Sports Report.
Any surprises for Baker or Crestview last Friday?
Not really, Thomas. Baker went over to Panama City, played North Bay Haven, beat them 42-0, about what you expected. Crestview went over to Pensacola, played Pine Forest. They fell behind early, the first half 14-0, but they got things cranked up in the second half and came out with a nice 22-14 win.
Baker's hosting Jay for what's become known as the War on Highway 4, of course. What can you tell us about that?
Yeah, it looks like Baker's going to continue to keep on rolling. It's going to be a big night at Baker. Not only is this a big district game, as I was saying before, they win, they're in the playoffs, but they're welcoming back the state championship teams from 1983 and 1993. Baker's going to do what Baker wants to do. They're going to continue to run the football. Jay, from what I understand, runs a spread offense similar to the one that Auburn ran a few years back when they won the national championship with Cam Newton as a quarterback. But I just don't see Jay beating the Gators. I think this is Baker's year to do something special.
Well, the Bulldogs are coming off 2 straight wins. Do you think they can make it for 3 with Tate this Friday?
It's going to be an interesting game. It's going to be a good game. Tate's 5-2 right now. They played some good football, but this game's at home. It's a district game. It's a must-win for both teams, really. If Tate loses, there's no way they can make the playoffs. If Crestview loses, they still have a chance, but they've got to beat Niceville. I look for Crestview to continue the roll, and I like the Bulldogs in this one. And for added incentive, it's the Hall of Fame night where they're going to recognize the honorees, inductees into the 2013 Crestview High School Sports Hall of Fame, too.
Davidson and Shoal River, playing Thursday night, I see. What do we need to know about that?
This is a middle school playoffs that they set up last year. They have 2 rounds, semifinals and finals. Earlier this year, the first game of the season, Shoal River beat Davidson 20-0. So I guess those Panthers are going to be looking for some revenge. Davidson's lost 1 time since then. Shoal River's only lost 1 game this year. So it's going to be an interesting game. That game is going to be played at Jack Foster Stadium on the campus of Crestview High School at 6:30 Thursday evening for fans that want to come out and see it.
All right, well, we've talked a lot about football, but correct me if I'm wrong, but don't volleyball tournaments start next week?
Yeah, Thomas, I guess you can say we're going to kick the football off and talk a little volleyball right now. Crestview hosts the District 1-7A tournament. They're the number 2 seed. Niceville's undefeated in the district. You've got Baker playing in the District 3-1A tournament. They're the number 1 seed. They're going for their 11th straight district championship. That tournament's over at Shipley. Laurel Hill in the District 1-1A is the top seed. That's a 3-team tournament. So Laurel Hill's already assured of a spot in the state playoffs. They'll play those matches next Thursday afternoon. The other matches in the 1-7A and the 3-1A start Monday, and the finals are Thursday night. I guess it's been a busy week talking sports, Thomas. I guess that's going to about do it. We look forward to everyone joining us again next week.